Hello everybody and welcome to Arabic with Amina, your online Arabic teacher. In today's video we are going to be learning about the comparative and superlative adjectives. You might be wondering, what are comparative and superlative adjectives? Well, comparative adjectives are used to compare two or more things or people. For example, the red apple is bigger than the green, or the red apple is more expensive than the green. Whereas superlative adjectives are used to describe the highest degree of a particular quality, which means we are comparing one thing to multiple things. For example, the red apple is the biggest, or the red apple is the most expensive. We can also compare based on superiority with the assistance of the word more. For example, the red apple is more expensive than the green. Also of equality, using the word like. The red apple is small like the green. And of inferiority, using the word less. The red apple is less expensive than the green. We'll start off by using comparative of superiority adjectives. In English, there are two ways to do so. We can add er to the adjective and use the word than. For example, the red apple is bigger than the green. Or we can include the word more before the adjective. The red apple is more expensive than the green. In Arabic, it's similar for both ways. We'll start off with the first way, where we add er to the adjective and use the word than. In Arabic, we will take our adjective and have it in the form of أفعل, and then we will follow it by the word min, which means than. So if we want to say bigger than, the root of bigger is كبر, and we are going to put it in the form of أفعل, which means we are going to add alif to the beginning of it. أكبر, and then we are including than, min. So أكبر من means bigger than. And to complete the translation of the entire sentence, the red apple is bigger than the green, we would say التفاح الأحمر أكبر من الأخضر. Let's try it again with another sentence. Ali is taller than Ahmed. Again, we are using the er form of adjective plus than. In Arabic, our rule would be أفعل plus min, meaning we add alif to the main form of the adjective. Our main root for the word taller is طول, and we are going to add alif to the beginning and then follow it by the word than or min. So it becomes أطول من. And to complete the sentence and say Ali is taller than Ahmad, we are going to say Ali أطول من أحمد. Very simple and very straightforward and similar to English. Now on to the second method, where we use the word more. For example, Fatima is more beautiful than Sumaya. In English, we have the word more, followed by an adjective, and then followed by the word than. In Arabic, it is very similar. We have the word أكثر, which is more. After أكثر, we are not going to put the adjective. Instead, we are going to put the noun. And after that, we are going to put than or min. So the adjective of beautiful would be جميلة, but we are not using the adjective, we will be using the noun. So the noun of beautiful is beauty or جمال. Now we are going to put this into our formula of أكثر plus noun plus min. And we end up with أكثر جمالا من, more beautiful than. Something to note here is that when we add the noun and use this method using a assistant word, more, أكثر, the noun will have a فتحة تنوين, always. That is why we changed it from جمال to جمالا. So more beautiful than is أكثر جمالا من. And to say Fatima is more beautiful than Sumaya, we say فاطمة أكثر جمالا من سمية. We're going to do it another time to make sure we fully grasp this concept. We have our sentence, this tree is more green than that one. We are using the word more with an adjective and than. In Arabic, the rule would be أكثر, which is more, plus noun, plus min. The noun in Arabic for green is خضرة. We are going to input this into our little rule. So it becomes أكثر خضرة من, more green than. And to complete the translation of the sentence, هذه الشجرة أكثر خضرة من تلك. This tree is more green than that one. Now moving on to comparative of equality. When we are to compare two equal things, we use the word like in English. The red apple is small like the green. We have our practice sentence here, which says she is smart like her sister. The key is the word like. And in Arabic, the word like would be مثل. So we are going to say هي ذكية مثل أختها. She is smart like her sister. Comparative equality is pretty straightforward and simple. We use the word like, which is مثل. Moving on to comparative of inferiority. The red apples are less expensive than the green. Here we are using the word less, followed by our adjective, followed by than. In Arabic, very similar, the word less is أقل, and same way we did with comparative of superiority, it will be followed by the noun and not the adjective, and then by the word min. The noun of expensive is تكلفة. Put it in our rule, it becomes أقل تكلفة من. Similar to when we said more or أكثر, the noun will have فتحة تنوين on it, always. So less expensive than is أقل تكلفة من. And to complete the translation of the sentence, التفاح الأحمر أقل تكلفة من الأخضر. The red apples are less expensive than the green. So we explained how to use comparative adjectives in Arabic. We said comparative adjectives that are used to compare two things or people. In English, there are multiple ways to do so. We can add er to the adjective and follow it by the word than, or we can use assistant words such as more, like, and less. Now we will be talking about the superlative adjectives, which compare one thing to multiple things. In English, there are two ways. We add est to the end of the adjective, or we use the word most followed by the adjective. And in Arabic, there are also two ways. We will have an appropriate pronoun, and we will have the adjective in the form of أفعل, but we will add al-tarif, or the definite article, the, to the word أفعل. So it will be pronoun plus الأفعل. If you're not familiar with what التعريف is, I talk about it in my video of 4 ways to make a noun definite in Arabic. You can check it out there. The second method is to take the adjective in the form أفعل and add it to an addition or an annexation, إضافة. We will be explaining both ways. Starting off with the sentence, the red apple is the biggest. To say the biggest, we are adding est to the end of the adjective. To say this in Arabic, we are going to take our rule of pronoun, التعريف, which is the, and the adjective in the form أفعل. The root word of big is كبر. Put it in the form of أفعل, it becomes أكبر, which is bigger, and we mentioned in the beginning of this video. And then we are going to add التعريف, or the word the, to it, making it الأكبر, biggest. So the red apple is the biggest. التفاح الأحمر هي الأكبر. We have the pronoun he, and we have our adjective in the form of الأفعل, which is الأكبر. For the second method, we will be using the sentence Muhammad is the best student. Here we are defining what Muhammad is the best at. It is defined by the word student. We have best student. So in Arabic, that would be the adjective in the form of أفعل plus an إضافة, or an annexation. The root of best in Arabic is فضل. To put it in the أفعل form, we will add alif to the beginning and say أفضل. Our annexation or إضافة here is student, which in Arabic is طالب. So أفضل طالب, best student. To finish the translation, محمد أفضل طالب. Muhammad is the best student. When we are using this form and we have an annexation added after our adjective, we do not use the definite particle al, or the. Recall how we would use comparative adjectives using the word more. For example, Fatima is more beautiful than Sumayya. In Arabic, we took the word أكثر, followed it by the noun and by min. So Fatima أكثر جمالا من سمية. Well, we can also make a superlative adjective from the word more, which is equivalent to the word most in English. Fatima is the most beautiful. To do so in Arabic, we take the word أكثر, add to it التعريف, so it becomes الأكثر, and we will not be including the word min, which is than. الأكثر is still followed by a noun, but it is also preceded by a pronoun. So to say Fatima is the most beautiful, we will say Fatima هي الأكثر جمالا. We have our pronoun هي, we have الأكثر, and the noun of beauty جمالا. Fatima هي الأكثر جمالا. We can also do the same with using the word less. The red apples are less expensive than the green. Our rule in Arabic was using the word أقل, followed by the noun, followed by min. التفاح الأحمر أقل تكلفة من الأخضر. We can change this into a superlative adjective, where we are using the word least. The red apples are the least expensive. To do so is similar to the method in the previous slide. We take the word أقل, add to it التعريف, remove the word min or than, have al-aqal followed by the noun and preceded by a pronoun. So, the red apples are the least expensive. التفاح الأحمر هو الأقل تكلفة. Our pronoun is who. We have al-aqal with al-ta'rif. And then we have the noun تكلفة. I know we covered a lot of information in this video, so I want to take a moment and recall everything that we learned, all the rules. We talked about comparative adjectives. And we know in English that there are multiple ways to compare between two things. We can take the adjective, add er to the end of it, and use the word than, which the equivalent in Arabic would be to put the adjective in the form of أفعل followed by min. So in English, bigger than. In Arabic, أكبر من. Second way was with the use of the word more, where we had more followed by an adjective followed by than. Equivalent of that in Arabic was أكثر plus noun, not adjective, plus min. So, more beautiful than, أكثر جمالا من. We also used the word like, where we had the adjective followed by the word like. And in Arabic, it was the exact same. We had the adjective followed by the word مثل. So, smart like, ذكية مثل. And finally, we used the word less followed by an adjective followed by than. And in Arabic, this was أقل followed by noun, not adjective, followed by min. So less expensive than, أقل تكلفة من. We also learned about the superlative adjectives, where we are comparing one thing to multiple things. In English, we had the adjective where we add est to it, for example, biggest. And in Arabic, there were two ways to do so. We add the definite particle al-ta'rif to the adjective in the form of أفعل, making it al-af'al. So biggest would be al-akbar. Or we had the adjective in the form of أفعل followed by an annexation or إضافة. So أكبر حقيبة, the biggest bag. The second way we can use superlative adjectives in English was using the word the most followed by an adjective. In Arabic, we had a pronoun followed by the word al-akthar followed by noun. So, is the most beautiful. In Arabic, we would say هي الأكثر جمالا. The third method was using the word least followed by adjective. And in Arabic, it was very similar. It was a pronoun followed by al-aqal followed by a noun. So, is the least expensive. هو الأقل تكلفة. Take a moment to appreciate the similarities between comparative and superlative rules in Arabic. Now that we are finished with our lesson, we are going to have a short quiz. Our first question is fill in the blank. الشمس blank القمر. What I want you to say in this sentence is actually the sun is bigger than the moon. The missing piece here is bigger than. If the root of the word bigger in Arabic is kabara, how would we fill in the blank to say the sun is bigger than the moon? To say the sun is bigger than the moon, we would say الشمس أكبر من القمر. We add alif to the root, making it akbar, bigger, and we include the word than, which is min. So الشمس أكبر من القمر. Our second exercise. هذه blank سيارة في الشارع. I want you to say, this is the fastest car on the street. The blank here is fastest. If the root word for fastest is سرعة, how would we fill in the blank? We would say هذه أسرع سيارة في الشارع. We add ألف to the root, putting it in the form of أفعل or أسرع. And we are not including the word than because we are not comparing it to something else. Instead, we are comparing it to multiple things. So this is a superlative adjective. هذه أسرع سيارة في الشارع. This is the fastest car on the street. Our third exercise is going to be a little bit different. We have the sentence أحمد أكثر اجتهادا من علي. Ahmed is more diligent than Ali. This is comparative. We are comparing between Ahmed and Ali. I want you to change it to the superlative adjective and say Ahmed is the most diligent. How would you do so? Okay. In order to do so, using the word the most, we have our rule of pronoun followed by al-akthar followed by noun. We already know the noun because we have it in the previous sentence after akthar. So we have akthar followed by the noun ijtihadan and then min. We're going to remove min and include a pronoun before al-akthar and just keep Ahmad. We are no longer comparing to Ali. So to say Ahmad is the most diligent, we will say Ahmad هو الأكثر اجتهادا. And that's it for today's lesson. If you enjoyed this video and found it beneficial, please do subscribe for more videos. Make sure to share this video with all your other Arabic learning friends and like and comment below what you thought. Thank you and see you next time. Arabic with Amina.